Have you ever started a diet full of hope, only to crash and burn 3 months later? You know the rules. Cut sugar, cut flour, exercise regularly, sleep enough. But when you look at that endless journey, you think, can I really do that forever? The answer is usually no. We put it off until we get the dreaded diagnosis, diabetes, high blood pressure, and by then, it's much harder to reverse the damage. But what if I told you that the key to lasting health isn't eternal struggle, but just one single, focused month? Today, we're diving into the revolutionary 4-week Health Reset program developed by Health Expert. This isn't about quick fixes. It's about forcing your body to heal and recover its ability to burn fat. The idea of focusing for only 1 month is powerful because setting an indefinite time limit often leads to exhaustion and failure. But almost anyone can commit to 30 days. And here's the kicker. You might think 1 month isn't enough, especially if your body is significantly damaged. But experience shows otherwise. After just 1 month, lab tests often show dramatic improvements in key health indicators, including blood pressure, blood sugar, fasting insulin, and liver function readings. Once you achieve a healthier body, it's not easy to go back to your old state. Your recovery power, your body's ability to self-correct, is often overlooked. More importantly, your mindset changes. You've worked hard for this new, healthy body, and you'll naturally want to maintain it. This leads to reducing sugar and flour consumption, limiting alcohol, and prioritizing sleep. So, when is the right time to start this program? Now is the perfect moment. Specifically, if you've noticed your blood pressure is slightly elevated, or if you've heard the words pre-diabetes, or perhaps if your waist circumference and belly fat have crept up since last year, this is your cue. Remember, everyone starts from a different place. Some people are overweight but metabolically healthy. Others have insulin resistance but normal weight. Regardless of your starting point, 1 month of focused management will make you healthier than you are today. Week 1. The reset and diagnosis. The first week is crucial. It's the diagnostic stage where you find out exactly what kind of shape your body is in. The primary goal is simple: to switch your body from one that poorly utilizes fat into one that burns fat efficiently. To achieve this, we intentionally restrict carbohydrates. The first 3 days, the cleanse. The first 72 hours are designed as a short fasting program. To minimize muscle loss, which often happens when metabolic flexibility is low, you will consume protein shakes 4 times a day during mealtimes. This strategy allows your gastrointestinal tract to rest while ensuring your body has enough protein to maintain muscle mass. Crucially, do not tolerate being hungry. If you endure hunger, your metabolism can slow down and your basal metabolic rate, BMR, can drop. To stave off hunger, use allowed filling foods, tofu and vegetables. Tofu is chosen because it's low in carbs, high in protein, and easy to digest, supporting the GI rest strategy. Day 4 onward. On the 4th day, we introduce real food. You switch one meal, lunch, to a normal, balanced meal, providing carbohydrates in the form of rice, alongside ample vegetables and protein side dishes. This helps minimize muscle loss and shifts the body further into fat-burning mode. Warning: the first 3 days are the hardest. For those with low metabolic flexibility or carbohydrate addiction, withdrawal symptoms like headaches or severe lethargy can appear. If the stress is too much, skip the full 3-day shake phase and jump directly to the day 4 mission, as excessive stress inhibits fat loss. Pro tip: start exercising from day 1. While cutting carbs is tough enough, initiating exercise early acts like a switch, shortening the time it takes for your body to move from breaking down muscle protein to using stored fat as fuel. Week 2. Engaging the fasting switch. By week 2, your body, starved of external carbohydrates, has been forced to start using its stored fat. We now need to activate this fat-burning process further. The meal structure shifts. Protein shakes remain for breakfast and the afternoon snack, but now lunch and dinner are regular protein and vegetable-focused meals. Carbs are still restricted to just the lunchtime rice portion. The major strategy introduced in week 2 is intermittent fasting, IF. Why intermittent fasting? Unlike continuous low-calorie dieting, which causes your BMR to drop and leads to plateaus, cycling between periods of eating well and periods of fasting helps to trick the body, preventing the slowdown of your BMR. This ensures continued weight and body fat reduction. Intermittent fasting also stimulates autophagy, which is highly beneficial. The golden rule, no exceptions. This is non-negotiable. During the entire program, avoid the highly addictive forbidden foods, sugar, flour, and most fruits. Even if you crave them, know that the desire is often false hunger, a craving for carbohydrates. Give in even for a taste, and you risk losing focus entirely. Instead, load up on permitted foods like plain yogurt, cabbage, or other allowed vegetables until you feel full. Week 3 and 4, acceleration and personalization. If you successfully completed week 2, meaning your body fat reduced while your muscle mass stabilized or recovered, you are ready for week 3. This week is designed to maximize fat reduction. The intermittent fasting strategy intensifies. 24-hour intermittent fasting is performed twice a week. Importantly, these fasting days should not be consecutive, allowing recovery time in between. You also get a few more carbohydrate allowances, small amounts of sweet potato, 1 per day, squash, tomato, and berries, like wild blueberries. Why were frotted tomatoes allowed earlier? Because their sweet taste can trigger cravings in those addicted to sugar, making the early weeks harder. The remarkable effect of this fasting cycle is evident in the results. Even though you are eating until you are full on fasting days, the average daily calorie intake drops dramatically. Yet, despite this lower average intake, muscle mass continues to recover and body fat drops even faster. This shows the power of understanding metabolic processes beyond simple calorie counting. Week 4, the final push. For most participants, it is recommended repeating the week 3 mission. Why? Because many people have not fully recovered their muscle mass back to pre-program levels by the end of week 3. If you are one of the few who has successfully increased muscle mass and significantly reduced fat, you could escalate to 3 24-hour fasts per week. But be cautious, listen to your body. Medical guidance and program maintenance. After 4 weeks, you should visit your doctor for renewed testing. You should expect to see the promised dramatic improvements in key metrics. A critical note for those taking medication: diabetes medication. Extreme caution is advised. Because this program intentionally restricts carbohydrates, combining it with insulin or diabetes drugs carries a high risk of hypoglycemia, low blood sugar. You must consult with the prescribing doctor to potentially reduce or stop the medication before starting. Hypertension, high blood pressure. Continue taking your medication. However, because the initial phase reduces inflammation and water retention, your blood pressure will likely drop quickly. Monitor your blood pressure daily and consult your physician about adjusting the dosage. Cholesterol, statins, or liver medication. These medications may be discontinued during the program. Success in the 4-week reset could lead to improved fatty liver or hypercholesterolemia, potentially negating the need for the drugs. Gout, hyperuricemia. Continue taking treatment as lower uric acid levels are beneficial. What if you want to keep going? The decision to extend the program beyond 1 month often arises because people feel lighter, look better, and their skin has improved. However, pushing too hard when results plateau is counterproductive. If you reach a point where weight or body fat stabilizes, or if muscle recovery stalls, it's time to move to the maintenance phase. This plateau often indicates that your BMR has slightly dropped due to the intensity of the program. Conclusion: the strategy for life. This 4-week health reset program is designed to force your body to transition from a state of poor fat utilization to one that burns fat efficiently. The focus is on a commitment of just 1 month, which is enough time to see dramatic improvements in metrics like blood pressure, blood sugar, and liver function. Here is a brief summary of the action program for each of the 4 weeks. The 4-week Health Reset Action Program. You can download this 4-week Health Reset Action Program summary. Please check description section of this video. So whether you start this 1-month journey today or plan your reset for January, the time to begin restoring your body's health is now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on next video.